Good morning, everybody. NIO here. So today's share price is $7.04, and we're gonna make a quick video here in one of my favorite spots in Vientiane. You have been here before, and you can see they have a new theme going on. This is the perfect theme for this location. It is the Halloween theme, and I always said this house has one of the highest energy spots here in this country. And to nobody's surprise, it's also a perfect house for a haunted theme. This is my very first time entering the house with the new theme, so I'm capturing my own personal impression of this place. This is definitely super popular, so you're gonna see a lot of people coming here. Wow, this looks very different than usual. Everything looks fantastic. They must have put a lot of effort behind it. And used to look like a torture chamber, now it looks like a ghost house. Yeah. So one of my most powerful video I made was in this same spot, and now this one looks really cool. Yeah, I really like the small details they put in to a different table setting, like this one here. That looks crazy good. Yeah, my goosebumps coming back on again. This is really crazy energy. I don't even want to stay 1 minute longer than necessary in this place. But it's a great spot to start a video. Yeah, maybe I'm just starting the video right here among the friendly ghosts here. Yeah. Hello everyone. As you can see, the world is very small. Whether you are in the United States or Japan or anywhere in Asia or even here in Vientiane, still learning. People have similar culture. They drink the same Starbucks coffee, they use the same YouTube channels, they buy the same shares. In fact, just today, I had someone asking me about how to buy shares of NIO here in Laos. It's not as easy as straightforward as you think, but it's doable. Since most people watching me are not from this country, so I'm not going to go into detail what it means, but I just want to show you guys one more time how beautiful this everything is. Amazing garden setting. Yeah, I sit there first, they came later, so it's not, I didn't purposely sit next to ladies, okay? I didn't do that, they did it themselves. Okay, that happens a lot. So this is a beautiful setting. As you can see here, come back to my coffee place. Let's test the coffee first and talk about the stock. Okay. First, let's see, today's coffee is different. This is the dark roast. Normally I go for the medium roast. Very chocolatey. It's almost like tasting like dark chocolate with a hint of chili actually. It has a little bit of a taste of chili in it, surprisingly. I really like it. Yeah, this is a perfect coffee to start the day. Yeah, last night I slept very late because the first day, trading day on the first week where the price action matters was important for me. So I actually broke my own rule and checked the price intraday. Normally I don't even do that. Let's summarize what's going on. First of all, I believe personally we are right on the breakout right now. There's no more delay. I believe the share price is going to break out anytime. Yesterday was the first breakthrough, the $7 again, which means anything below $7 is more or less history. I suspect all the option traders is going to position themselves for $8 to $10 range. And I don't really follow the option market that closely, to be honest. A lot of people swear by option pricing. However, what they don't understand is the inverse pyramid shape of the market, that we have to watch the actual trading volume and the short positions instead of looking at the derivatives. And maybe today I'm going to make a deep dive into the way how the equity market now is set up. So in the past, the equity market was mostly equity trading. On top of that, there is a certain amount of derivatives trading going on. And the ratio used to be 10 to 1, 20 to 1, means 20 times the derivatives versus 1 times equity. However, in today's environment, with a lot of dark pools going on and tons of interconnected markets and mostly AI trading, the ratio has changed dramatically. I believe right now the ratio is 1,000 to 1, which means for every one share that's traded on the market, there's 1,000 share worth of trading going on in the derivatives market with extreme leverage. And this is the reason I set up NIO 100, because NIO 100 is moving the foundation of the inverse pyramid. I want you to imagine an inverse pyramid. The best way I can describe to you an inverse pyramid is using this NIO bottle and show you the market is tiptoeing upside down on top of a tiny needle. Basically, imagine the tip of this bottle is a needle. That needle top represents the actual equity holding in NIO shares. But there's a huge amount of derivatives sitting on top. And nobody actually knows the exact amount of the derivatives sitting on top because everything is interconnected. You need to understand, when people trade NIO shares nowadays, they have way too many options to trade, pun intended. So not only you can buy and sell the shares in the primary market, there is tons of possibilities for you to enter large amount of contracts through warrants, options, futures contracts, equity indexes, and many other forms of betting to basically bet on the price of share price like NIO. And when NIO become one of the most popular traded shares in the market, it basically force all other derivatives traders to participate in NIO even if they don't want to. One example being sector-oriented trading. Let's say if some hedge funds specialize in trading with China sector or EV sector or AI sector, as long as NIO gets grouped into those sectors, which inevitably they're going to do, all this sector-based trading is going to put money to work, indirectly or directly into NIO shares. And most of the time, they don't even do it directly through direct shareholding transfer. Instead, they do it through the indirect market-making process. So a lot of people have very direct deals, block trades with the market makers where they can enter large amount of transactions without noticing the actual open market. And that's the reason you see a lot of weird transaction going on in pre-market, post-market. So the entire process is completely in the dark. It is not possible for you to have a transparent view of the market, and therefore even your attempt to try to understand the market by looking at the trading data is now more or less useless. Let's call it that way, useless. Instead, what you want to focus on is key movement. You have to simplify your view of the market. You have to look at the market from an extremely simplistic perspective. It means just look at the volume and look at the share price movement every day. Make your decision based on these two information. Instead of looking at the more and more complex instruments, you simplify your view on the market. Just look at the trading volume and movement of the price. That's all there is. Not even intraday charts, not even option pricing, not even indexing pricing of the overall market, and definitely not economic data and stuff like that. And in case of NIO, actually the delivery numbers and all that is just a sideshow. It's completely irrelevant now. NIO could be quarterly profitable by end of this year. It's not going to make a dent in the share price. I'm saying that out right now. We all know the company is going to be profitable by the end of this year. So that information is already baked into the share price. That does not really change the way how the market trades the shares. Instead, what really changed the perspective of the market trading the share, sorry, that was a spider on my arm, is the way how the market perceived the retail investors' behavior. And that is the reason NIO 100 is such an important and powerful movement. Allow me to demonstrate the power of NIO 100 in the simplest possible way. I hope this works out well. I'm just putting this one down first. Okay. Here I have a piece of paper. This is you, the retail investor. And here let me to demonstrate to you the professional traders against you. If you are on your own, you are like this. This is your ability to withstand the pressure of the institutional investors. This is who you are. Okay? Instead, NIO 100 do the following. NIO 100, bring everybody together, fold them tightly, make sure everyone is aligned, completely aligned, tightly as possible. Just imagine I keep going, fold it further, and then try to tear it apart. Try it. Try it at home. Try it at home. See if you can do it. I can't. I don't have that much grip strength to do it. So this is the best way to demonstrate to you what NIO 100 does. So we are now aligned perfectly with the price target timeline on the international scale. Every single person who entered the NIO trading pit, one way or another, is now fully aware of the alignment of all the retail investors under the banner of NIO 100. And don't forget, this is an ongoing process. This is a continuous recruitment process, which means we cannot stop this process of communicating about the intent of NIO 100 until we have reached the goal, another spider. That's the only downside. Shooting video underneath a beautiful tree, and then you have sunlight and spiders. Yeah, this is what happens. All right, so NIO 100 is going to unify every single person who entered the market, and we will succeed. The early stage success is already very visible. You can see the stop losses not getting triggered. You can see that we are doing something that no one else has done before. And therefore, it is just a matter of time until we truly unite every single person under the banner of NIO 100 and make sure everyone who entered this market buying NIO shares is going to have a price target of $100 per share and a timeline of I need to catch the paper I just thrown up is flying around. Don't want to pollute the environment. So we want to truly making sure that every single person entering the market in NIO is going to have the same price target and timeline aligned with each other. Simple as that. And once you have all that done, then we suddenly can combine all the forces, align the carbon elements, turn them into diamonds, basically. And then that's true diamond hands. Did you know this is mostly carbon? Which means with the right processing and right pressure, we can turn this into a diamond. The same thing happens with NIO 100 movement. So I know you might get bored of me telling you every day why NIO 100 succeed, but I think it's extremely important to welcome new fighters in our ranks. And I just want to welcome everybody who has never watched me before. This is your first time, then you are in for a treat. This is really a special edition. Let me walk around a little bit, give you guys a guided tour of the entire cafe. Oh wow, Thai style horror movie house. Yeah, a lot of horror movies in Thailand looks like this. Yeah, ghost house. Yeah. So I just want to conclude the video in this section, letting you know that someone else is shooting here as well. Then I do this. So I want you to understand that the more people join the ranks, the strength of the NIO 100 movement becomes exponentially stronger. You need to understand, just like the share price increase is exponential, the movement strength also goes up exponentially. This is not a randomized event. The outcome is already determined by the participants in this market. And the actual market is tiny. Available shares to be bought currently is sitting at maybe $2 billion max. And to convince $2 billion worth of capital to enter this game is not as difficult as you can imagine. It might only just take a couple of more weeks, then we will have convinced sufficient amount of investors to snatch up another 1 billion shares, $1 billion worth of shares. Sorry, $1 billion worth of shares, not 1 billion shares. No, 1 billion shares is already locked away a long time ago. Another $1 billion worth of shares gets snatched up, and then the rest of the market will fight over the remaining couple 100 million shares. And then you're going to see the exponential growth. So everything is on track. Everything is exactly happening as I was planning for it to happen. And the exponential growth is coming extremely, extremely soon. So let me go conclude the video inside the ghost house in front of the different statues. So just remember, this is happening extremely soon, then we will be successful. Okay? Like and subscribe and share this video as much as you can. And here is our guardian of the Halloween. Like and subscribe. Like and subscribe.